Hi, I'm Tiffany Frederick with the Returning Youth Initiative. The Returning Youth Initiative was launched by Dr. Surajit Khanna in an effort to help post-incarcerated young adults reintegrate back into society successfully. Also to help them realize their hopes and their dreams and to live happy and productive lives. Dr. Surajit Khanna is the voice for the voiceless, the servant of the underserved, and a child safety advocate. This 15-minute clip was created to bring you up to date on the various events and happenings around the country that the Returning Youth Initiative has been involved in or is sponsoring or advocating for. So with that being said, let's get started. Let's take a look at what's been being done. Okay, so in Gary, Indiana, the Returning Youth Initiative was registered, and we'll be working with Mr. Chuck Hughes from the Gary Chamber of Commerce to bring the initiative to light and to educate more people on the initiative and what it does and what it has to offer. In Hamilton, Montana, Athena Carrillo held an art class. It was attended by a few young people. They really had a good time connecting and creating their own art projects. This was free to the public and open to the public. There was a live press conference in LA on March 25th. It was entitled From Youth Disconnection to Opening Doors. The Returning Youth Press Conference addressed the disconnection of youth and how the initiative provides solutions to prevent a rise in youth disconnection. Disconnected youth are young adults ages 16 to 24 who are not employed or in school, and there are over 4 million disconnected youth in America today. It was attended by Dr. Surajit Khanna and his personal assistant, Valley Anderson, in addition to a number of individuals from around the country, who were representing the initiative in their respective counties, states, and regions. They did finalize the property for a safe haven in Florida. Last time we had spoken, they were working on obtaining and securing the property for a safe haven in Florida, and that has been done. So now they can go ahead with working on that. There was a book signing event in Tobyhanna, Pennsylvania on March 26th. It was titled, Youth Empowerment. Dr. Surajit Khanna and Pastor Paul Nelson hosted and attended this event. Youth empowerment is about giving every possible opportunity to young adults so that they can succeed. Dr. Khanna introduced a book authored by Lavelle Bell and published by Writers Incarcerated Publishing, titled Kids Journal Through COVID-19. And they provided free copies to everyone attending the event. There was a soup and game event in Hamilton, Montana, again hosted by Ms. Athena Carrillo. Young people were invited to come and have a good hot meal and play some board games. This again was open to the public and free of charge. So last time we had touched on 5 ways that you can fight for social justice or promote social justice in your own personal communities and advocate, for social justice in your own communities. And so today we'll look at the next 5. So the first one, attend demonstrations and protests. Here in the US, we have the right to protest social and political issues in a peaceful manner. These kinds of events offer you the opportunity to hone your activism and public speaking skills. Both qualities are needed if you want to become a social justice leader who inspires others. Next, volunteer. So volunteering can take many forms, depending upon your availability and what you have that you can offer to the institution or organization who is looking for volunteers. You can look into local organizations that support the causes that you feel passionate about and consider volunteering for their local community service projects. That's a really great way to get involved. Donate. So every organization appreciates donations and many rely upon them to operate. Donations can be in the form of money, goods, services, and even your time. And oftentimes, quite frankly, your time is one of the most valuable things that you can donate to an organization, aside from finances or monetary donations. So I know that a lot of them really do appreciate having your time. Okay, next, get involved with politics through civic engagement. Align yourself with candidates whose platforms and policies will further the causes that you believe in. Some ways to support these platforms are volunteering at a phone bank, canvassing to raise awareness, and sharing on online platforms. Next, make your voice heard on local radio stations. Many local talk radio programs ask for listeners to call in and voice their opinions and their thoughts on a wide variety of subjects. This is a really great way to join a conversation on a local or a federal issues and to have your voice heard by a wide audience. Just remember to be respectful. So I'd like to end today with a quote by Maya Angelou. I'm convinced of this. Good done anywhere is good done everywhere. For a change, start speaking to people rather than walking by them like they're stones that don't matter. As long as you're breathing, it's never too late to do some good. So we all have the ability to affect change in our world. Let's get out there and make something beautiful. Thank you and God bless.